So welcome back to the Sawmill, friends. As you saw from that footage just now, we got a lot done here in the timber frame over the past week. Dad came over, we finished up that top gable, hanging the metal. The only other end of this building to close in now is the front. I need to build the doors and put some sliding doors over top of those doors. I'll explain that later on. And put the metal on the gable end as well. Hopefully maybe next week we can start on that if there's no delays. But as usual, there'll probably be some delays such as weather. And if you guys hear that thunder and the rain, we got delays today. I was hoping to run the sawmill today and saw up some walnut and some pine, but it's been raining all day. I don't really want to fool with it, so we're down here in the shop working on this wall, guys, and let me show you what we're going to be doing. All right, friends, this right here is the T111 siding we put up in the shop last week. A lot of you guys liked it. A lot of people didn't like it, actually. Kind of surprised me, but it's going to serve its purpose. And by the time I put tools on this wall and hang some ants heads and some other stuff, you probably won't see it a whole lot, to be honest with you. It'll kind of blend in with the tools, I'm hoping. But I do have a problem with it, and that is the color of it. For making videos, which is a huge part of our business now, it's not a really good backdrop for the camera. I'm having to do a lot of color corrections on the filming in my post-editing software, and it's really getting to be a pain. I did some research because, to be honest with you, I don't know a whole lot about cameras and color corrections. And it looks like this is not the best backdrop for videos. So we're going to do something today a lot of you guys are not going to like. We're going to paint it. Man, did you guys hear that? That was some serious lightning right there. And some thunder to follow. Man, we need some rain though. I'm not complaining at all. I've been watering my garden for the past month every night. My water bill's through the roof. So as you can see behind me, this is the wall we're painting. I went ahead and got a drywall sander and kind of knocked the rough edges off of it. To be honest with you, it was pretty rough from the factory. It wasn't smooth at all, and I thought if I went over it just once with some 150, it would kind of make it a little bit smoother. So I got it sanded down, just kind of briefly, just went over it once or twice, nothing major. I dusted it off, and now we're ready for paint. And right here, guys, is what we're using. And I just bought this, to be honest with you. It was on sale at Lowe's, and it's a Wagner power sprayer. I've never used a power sprayer before. I've only used a brush and a roller my whole life. This will be a new experience, guys. But the thought of coming down here with the roller and spending all day rolling this on, especially in these little cracks right here, kind of seemed not too smart. So I made a little bit of an investment with this. It was on sale today for $150. It was regular $208, and I can't even remember the model number, but it's a Wagner sprayer, which is a popular brand. I've heard about these all my life, to be honest with you. I'll load this up with some paint, and hopefully it's gonna look like I know what I'm doing, but I've never done this before. So easy on me down in the comments. I tell you what, some of you guys are awful hard on me. I tell you what now. You know, the last video I was putting up the insulation, or maybe 2 videos ago, I was putting insulation up behind this wall, and I was stapling it in. And that tore somebody up. They asked me why I was putting staples in the insulation. Well, that's the way I've always seen people do it. And I don't think it hurt to put a few staples in it, but it tore them all up that I was putting staples in that stuff. I don't know. So let's load this up, guys, and see how we do. I got a brush in case it starts running on me and I gotta fix some stuff, but hopefully we'll do a pretty good job here. And this wall is 30 feet long and 8 foot tall. So hopefully it's gonna save me a ton of time by using this sprayer. Famous last words. It'll probably take me twice as long as I've never used it before. All right, guys, turn it on, see how this goes. Well, that looks pretty good. I need to make some adjustments on my sprayer, but that sure beats putting a roller on the wall all day. Not too bad. See if I can dial this thing in, get this wall done, hopefully sooner than later. All right, guys, for those that are interested, this is the third time I filled this up, and this wall is probably 80% done. That's not too bad. I think I would have probably wasted more by using a roller. Looks like we got some more storms rolling in. All right, guys, it's like I was saying earlier, this wall is 8 feet tall, 30 feet long. If I wasn't recording, I think it would have probably took me about 15 or 20 minutes. Since I was recording, it took about 30 minutes. That's not too bad. If I was using a paint roller on something like this, I would probably still be rolling it. That stuff takes forever, it seems like. We've got a visitor down here today. Famous Mama Cat's with us today. Look at her turn her head. Most hatefulest cat on YouTube right here. She wants down already. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I think tomorrow we're going to do these other two walls. They're 14 feet long. We'll put insulation in them. We'll put the T111. I picked that up yesterday at Home Depot, so we got enough to do those walls, and then we'll paint them. And I'm thinking one coat of paint's enough. What do you guys think? I know it's hard to tell in a video, but you can still see the wood grain through this paint. I think one coat's enough. And what do you guys think about the color as far as the background goes? I think it comes out a little bit better than the natural wood look myself. So that's what we'll do tomorrow, guys. We'll do these two walls. We'll complete that, and we'll also put up the trim. And I think I'll put some Odizol on the trim boards. I'll make them shine just a little. Also make them easier to clean when it comes to dusting this place off. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out, guys. I think it looks pretty good. So once again, people, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks to everybody on Patreon for supporting me here in the channel. I really appreciate that. And you guys hang in there, and we'll see you back here tomorrow in the next video down here on the shop build. We'll be back to sawmilling very soon. Don't worry. There's a lot of logs here to be sawmilled. Shoot, ambrosia maple, spalted maple, a ton of oak, a lot of walnut, you name it, I've got it here, guys. So don't worry about that. We'll be back to the sawmill pretty soon. I'm just trying to get this shop closed in so I can empty the kiln, which is done drying some walnut, and bring it in here to a climate controlled building. So we're trying to get this shop completed and move on to something else, such as this new sawmill building. I need to start that as well. So you guys have a good night, and thanks for watching. You're the hatefulest cat I've ever seen right there. I hold you in my arms. I try to show you on YouTube and let people see you. And you turn your head and you scratch me. You're not even listening to me now. She doesn't even care that I'm in the world. Yet, she follows me everywhere I go. Whenever I turn around, there she is. Every time.